Hi, welcome back to another week of Cat in the Hat. I am way overexcited because I have the most special guest I've had so far, although I've loved all my guests. Her name is Karen.
Hi.
That was the most delayed reaction ever. Yes, this is Karen, also known as my work wife, my bestie, love of my life, apple of my eye, co-worker, and teammate. So we are both nurse practitioners and we do the exact same job and we spend more than half our lives together.
Yeah.
Is that a fair assessment?
More than half of our lives together now, you mean?
Well, if we combine all the hours.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I spend more time with her than I do my own husband.
Well, yeah, because we get 10-hour shifts.
Yeah.
And that's 30 hours right there because we do 3 of them together.
Because you're only 2.
No? Are you kidding?
Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
It's just Monday and Friday. I'm off Monday, you're off Friday.
We do 3 together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
30 hours right there from morning, 7 a.m., bright and early kids. Karen's up at what time?
5 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not up that early. But I do show up and we stay until 5. Always till 5 or after.
Yeah.
Okay, so normally I start off my podcast with a bio of the person. I know the bio really well. You don't. We will talk about it. But first, since we are here as work wives, I would like to just point out first a couple of things. Karen, do you want to point them out?
Point out what?
So we're known around the hospital as twinning. Some people hate it. Some people love it. Either way, we don't give a fuck.
That's right.
However, we will point out some things on our bodies today to show how much we like to twin. Karen, would you like the honor?
You want this one?
Yeah. We have this one. These are our diamond rings that also have our initials engraved in them that we love each other.
Yes.
Then we have our bracelets.
Bracelets.
And then we have our watches.
Then we have watches.
We got our shirts.
Shirts.
And we got our bags.
Bags. And
Oh, I forgot.
earrings.
Yeah. Same earrings.
Yep.
So that's us in a nutshell. You know, some people really don't enjoy that about us. I don't know why. We have no idea
Haters.
why
They're haters.
why does it
Yeah.
bother them?
Yeah. They're not buying my clothes.
No, I know. It's just so weird. We started this twinning thing because we wanted to, because we realized we
went
like all the
shopping,
same stuff.
stores, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, I love this. She'd be like, I love it too. And then we both buy it. So it started out as coincidence. And then we were like, we should wear them on the same day.
Exactly.
And that really caused a stir.
Yeah,
It
really
did. It really did. It's so crazy. But it's like really a big thing in the hospital now. And there's been a lot of hate on this subject. Why do you think that is?
Jealousy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sipping the haterade hard.
Yeah.
It comes in IV form.
Yeah.
In our hospital.
Hospital, yeah.
Yeah, you can get it by the gallon. They sell that in mass quantities. We go down to the storage room, drop it off on the floors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially in our office, actually.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, we won't get into that.
No.
We're going to play a little trivia.
I think that's best.
I think that's best too. So, Karen.
Okay.
When someone asks you what you do as your profession, do you say, I'm a nurse practitioner, or do you say, I'm a doctor's bitch?
No, I say that I'm a nurse practitioner.
Does anyone in the world know what a nurse practitioner is?
I don't think they do. I've had patients be like, what are you again?
Yeah, who are you?
And what do they do?
Yeah. Are you a nurse?
I'm an advanced practice nurse.
So what's the difference?
I can write prescriptions.
I know, that's how I like it. I diagnose and I prescribe.
That's right.
And don't you forget it.
Yeah.
Right? We get downgraded a lot.
It's a lot of disrespect. Yeah. It can be a lot of disrespect.
There's basically no
I
respect.
want to speak to the doctor.
But
Okay.
and then
When he gets here at 5 or 6, you can.
and when I've done everything,
Yeah. We've just done everything.
all for you all day, saved your life.
Just got your arrhythmia back in.
Yeah, you're now in
Perfect
sinus
rhythm.
rhythm. You're welcome.
Yes.
Guys, if you don't know, that's a normal heart rhythm. But yes, that's great. You can see him all you want, or
Yeah.
her. There are women doctors, but basically we do the scut work all day. We're like permanent residents with no respect,
Exactly.
if you care to know. But we can actually do all the same things. We just don't do surgery,
Right.
except I kind of do some. Anyway, okay. So you don't call yourself that. You
No.
call yourself nurse practitioner.
Yeah, I call
That's it.
myself a
You-
nurse
So
practitioner.
when you go into the
actually-
patient's room, what do you say?
I'm Karen. I'm one of the nurse practitioners. I work with Dr. So-and-so.
Yeah.
When he goes back to the office, I'm here to help you.
Yes.
Yeah.
When he's left at 5 a.m.,
Yeah.
here we are.
Here we are.
Okay. I like that. That's good.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with being like a nurse practitioner.
Well, yeah, I love being a nurse
I
practitioner.
love being a nurse, like a nurse first.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
You're always a nurse first.
Because nurses care for the patients.
They do the hard labor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to give them mad props to our people. Yeah, really. That's the hardest job. And then comes us doing all the other stuff. And then the doctor just says farewell. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Doctors do a lot. I have to say. That
Yeah,
was
they
just a
do.
joke.
They do.
Yeah, I don't want to offend anyone. Okay, so let me see what I want to ask you. Let's get a little real on some topics that, make us a little uncomfortable in the field.
Okay.
I actually don't have any. People could ask me anything. It doesn't make me uncomfortable. Do you get uncomfortable?
It depends on who's asking the question.
The patient.
Yeah. No.
Never? There's nothing?
Well, I mean, I did hospice.
Mm-hmm.
So patients would always say, if this was your mother, and I'd be like,
Oh, yeah, it's tough. We still do that a lot.
I hate that question.
I know.
It's not my mother.
And it's not our, I don't know what you believe in.
Yeah, like how can I answer that for you? It's
Yeah,
not
you
fair to
can't.
ask.
Yeah, that's really tough.
Yeah.
I'm like,
The other thing that when I was doing hospice, a lot of the families, like, they love you so much.
yes.
Sometimes that can make you uncomfortable.
Really? Being loved too much?
Well, like, you're like a daughter to me. What should I do? I don't want that You don't want that responsibility.
I mean, but we have that responsibility.
Yeah, but
So
not
it's
in
like-
that not in that same way. Like everything you say they want, they will do. You have to realize that your opinions and your thoughts matter to them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You
Yeah.
have to be very careful. It's not
Yeah.
like just living life. You have to, like, watch every single word, every day, every
Yeah.
encounter with patients and staff.
Yeah.
We live in a very tight world with that. We
Yeah.
won't go there.
No.
Let's take a funny one.
Yeah, let's do a funny one. Too
Okay.
serious. Too serious.
Okay, so would you rather be asked about a smelly vaginal discharge, or would you rather be asked about elephant balls, also known as scrotal edema?
Vaginal edema? Vaginal discharge?
I'm like, vaginal edema.
Vaginal discharge.
You
Yeah.
feel more comfortable with the women's questions?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
I don't know. I like them all. Okay. Have you become your family's doctor?
Yes. Yes.
Do you often wake up to pictures of body parts? You're not sure what they are. It's 5 a.m. and it's saying, "What is this?" with no context.
Well, my friends do that to me a lot.
We weren't there yet. We're just family.
Oh,
Yeah.
family? Yes. I had one sister who was sick. Oh my God. I have pictures and pictures of her poop.
Yes.
And it's like, can you stop sending me that, please?
Yeah.
I'm eating lunch right now.
Some of the best questions I've had is like, do you know if I'm pregnant? And I'm like, well, if you had unprotected sex and you missed your period, there's a high chance, but there is a CVS down the road. Why don't we just confirm this instead of asking me?
Yeah.
Like, should I touch your abdomen to, like, feel some type of force? I don't know what they're looking for there. I've been asked that by family members.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
funny.
this is they even have the digital ones now. Pregnant, not pregnant.
Yeah, that's a crazy question to be asked.
But I definitely feel like my family's dermatologists. Like, they don't send me even a location, just like a shot of flesh. And it's usually like a scratch. And they're like, what is this? And I'm like, I call that a scratch. And you need a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Maybe cleanse it, a little
I think
Neosporin.
I think I have I have poison ivy, but look at it. Like, okay, but it's poison ivy.
You just told me what it is. Any further advice? Yeah, I'm also the pharmacy.
Yes.
I'm everyone's pharmacy. That has reached far and beyond. I'm always trying to reel that back in.
What do you mean? You're writing prescriptions for people?
Well, I'm saying,
or...
I'm being asked all the time. Like,
Oh.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
I have my appointment with my doctors like next week, when really it's actually with one of us.
Oh,
Yeah. And they're like, I just need like a 30-day supply of my Nexium.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone has reflux. Reflux, high blood pressure,
I get a lot of...
BPH.
Yeah. I get a lot of, like, when they have a cold, they
Oh,
want
yeah.
something.
Oh, I love it. They have 1 day of cough.
Yeah.
And they're like, I need an antibiotic. You're like, actually, you have a virus,
Yeah.
but you can't talk them out of it.
Yeah. And you're like, just do symptom management,
Yeah.
They're like,
yeah, but
what
they're
does
like,
that mean?
I'm not going to get better then.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be
exactly.
sick longer. I'm like, no, you're going to be sick the exact amount of time. But if you get better quick and I give you this, you're just going to have this false illusion that it was the antibiotics. Ugh.
Well,
I
they
don't
don't
miss
pick
primary
up their
care.
meds. They don't pick up their meds.
I just totally
like,
don't miss
why?
primary care. I spent half my life because I worked in a really affluent area when I did primary care outpatient. And literally people come in, they're like, I'm going on vacation tomorrow and I feel a cold coming on. You need to
Can I
help
just
me.
have that?
And I'm like, I don't have a globe. If I had this magic globe where I could just be like, poof, you're not going to get this cold, I wouldn't be in this office right now.
Right.
I'd be rich. I'd be like on my own personal island named Cat.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
would really come in and say that. I
believe it.
feel a cold coming on.
I believe it.
I'd be like, how do I diagnose this? Like, what do you call that? Oh, hypochondriac.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. So you basically you're everyone's provider and your friends. I'm definitely my
Yeah.
friend's provider.
Oh my
Everyone.
gosh.
I get so many calls.
My friend was
so
sending
many.
me
How many calls do you
pictures.
think you get a week?
At least 5.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
being nice.
And that's being conservative, right? I'm not joking. Guys, we're not joking. You have no idea. And they're always like late at night, early in the morning, because you know you don't have a life. If
Yeah.
you're a healthcare provider, you are always a healthcare provider. You're available.
Yeah.
And we always do answer the phone.
And we always do take care of them.
I know. I wish I could be like some people who just don't answer their
Like,
phone.
nah,
And,
I don't feel comfortable.
no
doing
big
that.
deal. But sadly, I have a complex where I feel obligated to answer, even when I don't want to. Because that's usually 90% of the time. I'm like, no, don't want to.
I think sometimes I don't take the calls. If I see who's calling me, I'll be like, I can't deal with that
You,
right
you
now.
do?
I can't deal with that right now. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
have the
yeah.
energy.
Sometimes I'll delay, but only like 2
I try to
hours.
always call back.
Yeah. Within a
in a week.
24-hour period, you know?
No.
You're better than me. You're better than me. Wait, I've been NP longer. I should be like, I should be more on that side.
Yeah.
I have a problem though. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She always tries to help everybody.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's see. I have more for you.
More questions?
Of course.
Okay.
Okay.
What do I win when I answer them all right?
Me as your best friend. What could be better? Okay. More time with me.
Okay.
I'll take you out to dinner after this.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Drive
because
me
that's where
home?
we're going,
Can you
guys.
take me home?
And then I'm going to drive her home. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. You had a really bad day. It was
Okay.
terrible.
Okay.
What did you do right after your shift to fix it? Like the most extravagant or the worst for you?
I probably took a nap, to be honest.
That's the worst thing you did? Was take a nap? I do that like 90% of my days.
Yeah, I couldn't, I always leave work saying I really should drink. I really should be drinking.
Yeah, I
But
never
no,
do
I
that
wind
during
up
the
just
week.
taking a nap.
You never like went and spent a lot of money or something to make yourself feel better?
I do that every day. That's not a work-related thing.
You're like, no, that's a chronic.
Shop us
I didn't
all.
want to talk about my chronic conditions.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
talking about my acute problem.
No, but I mean, sometimes, right? We go to Restore. We get like,
Yeah.
pumped up.
Pumped up. Pump.
Yeah.
Pump it up. What is the strangest but harmless thing that the strangest one that a patient has asked you to fix? But it's harmless. But they asked you to fix it. They don't care who you are.
Okay.
You could be anyone. because they have no idea who you are because we're nurse practitioners.
So I'm working nights, and this is when I was a nurse, though.
No, I said nurse
I was a
practitioner.
nurse
All right, fine. Give us the nurse
All
one
right, I'll
'cause
give you
now
the
I'm
nurse one.
curious.
So I'm working nights, and they still had the intercoms by the bed, like the
Oh, I
call
love that,
lights,
yeah.
and the, you know,
Yeah, wait.
how can I help
How
you?
come it doesn't light up in the hallway? When did we stop that?
They still have
Okay.
that.
I
Yeah.
know. I guess we're always
Anyway.
working day shift. I don't notice it.
So we're like, how can I help you? And the guy's like, somebody needs to come in there and fix my balls.
That's the best.
And he just was, you know, like, he was a very,
Yeah,
he
now
was
it
a
used to
very,
get like announced over the loudspeaker when we started
yeah,
in healthcare.
so everybody could hear it.
Yeah, so it was like at the nurse's station, someone would be there, like the secretary, but at nighttime, anyone answered. It was like whoever heard it first.
Yeah.
And you were just like, hey, can I help you in there? And they're like, yeah, my balls,
Yeah.
they're tied in a knot. Can you
Yeah.
come assist me? Or like, just craziness. But it would come over the loudspeaker so loud. Like anyone walking on the unit would like
You'd be
hear
like,
this
"What?
guy
Or
complaining
other
about
patients,
yeah,
right?
yeah, and they complain at night. But that's funny. Now it's like you got to go in there. It makes more sense.
Yeah,
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 they've really evolved since
Yeah.
bedside nursing for me, at least.
yeah. Well, they can call now. They call on the phone.
Oh yeah, I know. I like
Yeah.
that.
And
They
the
call
secret-
my cell phone too.
Yeah.
Like they'll call. I answer the phone. I'm like, "Hi, it's Kat. Hi, it's your patient in room 241. I just want to let you know that my blood pressure is still low." And then a second later, I get a chat message, and the nurse is like, "So and so's blood pressure is low." And then since I don't answer in 5 seconds, then I get my phone ringing
call.
again.
Yeah.
The patient's blood pressure is low. It's like 10 different ways I found out. I'm like, you know what is true, Karen?
What?
241 has low blood pressure. Did
Yeah.
you know that?
Probably.
You
Yeah.
were probably next to me. You probably answered one of the calls.
Yeah. Well, as a nurse practitioner, what's the strangest thing anybody asked you?
It's always like the dick questions. I don't, they always get me. Like, they'll be like, "Oh, I have a catheter in," and like, it's so weird. A catheter, guys, is like a tube that goes into someone's like penis hole and then up into their bladder to drain out the pee for them. I always have people like that tell me about their I was gonna say urethra. That's the penis hole. The penis hole irritation. They're always like, "Can you put the cream on my, it's irritated." I'm like, "Sir, your arms work. You have arms. They still work. Just because you're having irritation, you can apply that yourself." Like the nurses.
Yeah.
And like, I definitely don't need
Don't
to
have
apply
to do
that.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like you're 55. Last I checked. When you checked in, you were 55. You didn't age to 85. You can reach down there. I'm sure you do other times.
Yeah, and that happens too.
That happens. I just like every time I go in, they're like, "My penis is hurting." It's like a conspiracy. Okay. If you had a medical superpower that would make your job like 1,000 times better, what would it be?
I guess it would be like to know instantly what's wrong with the patient, right?
Oh wow!
By looking inside.
Why did I not even like think of that? Was not
What?
even remotely. I said to do your job, so that does make your job easier by
Yeah.
knowing. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's just not what was like crossing my path.
What were you thinking
I
about?
don't know. I was thinking about like
Flying?
right. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's like the best one, obviously. Good for the
Yeah.
patient.
Yeah.
That was very thoughtful of you. You are very
Thank
thoughtful.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, she is.
I try.
Mine was so not there. I don't know where it was, but it was miles from that. It was literally miles. It was like, have a person that follows me on my shoulder and speaks for me. Like it reads into my mind like telepathy, and then it talks to the patient, so I don't have to say anything. Like that's where I was.
Yeah?
That would make my job so easy. I just have like this little person on my shoulder,
Tell them.
and it's like it's just reading my brain. It's like, "Your nurse practitioner would like you to know that today you will not be discharged. I know you really want to go home, but you got here 5 hours ago.
Yeah.
So you came for a reason."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Okay. Oh, okay, I like this one. What's the most nurse practitioner thing that you've done in your personal life? That's a hard one, right?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I observe everybody.
Yes.
I definitely, in my head, I'm diagnosing everybody.
Oh my God, I just walk down the street and do it. I'm like, I would
Yeah.
love to fix that. I'd love to
Yeah.
just let you know.
You look in someone's eyes and you're seeing all the cholesterol and stuff. And you're like,
I do such an analysis when I meet someone. Like, I'm not checking you out. I'm checking you over.
yes, exactly. I'm giving you a physical right now.
Okay, on our days, what's our average number of coffees?
Three? Three?
No, I don't have 3.
4? 2?
No, yeah, I think 2 is our average. Okay, if we're having a really, really
But
bad...
don't forget, you get a large coffee. That's 3 coffees in one.
No, it's not.
Sure it is. It's like 24 ounces.
There's
20
like a lot of
ounces.
cream in there and sugar. So like cancels out all the caffeine out. That's why I need another later. Yeah, exactly. We wake up early.
Yeah, I know.
And I would say that I had a day off, but I didn't because I have another job. So, you know, everyone tells me I'm off on Mondays. I'm like, am I? Am I? No.
We're all in the same boat. Why do we do that to ourselves?
I don't know.
We
Why
all
do we
do
all
it.
have like multiple jobs?
Yeah.
She has 2 jobs. I've got 2 jobs.
Everybody.
Yeah, everyone. And we don't need to. But, you know, it's funding things.
Yeah, it is.
It's funding things.
Persons.
Yeah. It's, you know, got a problem. So on a bad day, how many times do we go to Dunkin' Donuts? And how many scratch-offs do we do?
That's Kat's new obsession.
I love
Scratch
scratch-offs. I
offs.
just won $50.
Yeah, good.
You know.
Good. Lunges on
I can
Kat.
buy so many scratch-offs now
Yeah.
for us. So it's
Yeah.
inevitable that if I won 50 and I invest the 50,
Yeah, we always
eventually I'm
have
going to
to.
hit it big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I never knew about these scratch-offs. We can buy them in our store at work. Like,
Yeah,
we have a
little
little
gift shop.
little gift shop. I thought you went in there and, like, bought gifts for the ill, because I do that all the time. But no, she's buying, like, let's go get the Mega Bowl. I'm like, from where? She's like, the gift shop. I'm like, the gift shops, like, sells this?
Yeah, they sell
So
all
now I've
those
learned a lot
tickets.
about scratch-offs. I really
Yeah.
like them. They can be really frustrating.
Yeah, they're fun.
Any other fun questions that we didn't cover?
None that I can think of.
You can't think of one? I have like 20 more lined up, but you know, I don't want to do the whole thing on that.
I mean, people are always asking us questions. What kind of question?
Your voice is so sexy right now.
It's dry.
Just have a sip of water.
Okay.
It's like so low and sexy.
Yeah, it's dry.
I hear a lot about dryness as well.
Yeah.
I have a dry cough. Ever since I got here, I'm like, it's the forced heat. It's the forced heat.
Yeah.
It really is.
I
'Cause
agree.
by the time everyone's discharged, they have a lozenge ordered.
Yeah.
You got to order lozenges.
Lozenges and some Colace, please.
And don't forget my Tylenol and Zofran order. Standard for everyone. Unless you're in liver failure. Sorry. We digress. Okay. So fine. I guess we'll end our trivia game. So guys, that's kind of what we do. If you didn't guess, no one knows what a nurse practitioner is, but we are pretty cool. We actually do a lot of stuff. And we actually get to do it together, which is the best part. Okay, so now I like to go into the bio of Karen, because she's had a really cool life and she has really like grown, developed. She's like a fiercely independent woman, which is my favorite type, and a beautiful person inside and out.
Thank you.
I know, I could say so many good things right now. I could just continue and that could be the whole thing, but you don't want to hear that. Okay, so, but before we do your bio, let's do our bio.
Okay, let's do our bio.
But Karen's doing
This
our
is
bio.
a lot of fun.
This is a lot of fun. Karen, how did it start? It was a beautiful day. I'll set the tone. And the sun was out.
Well, Kat and I met in the hospital.
Isn't that shocking?
So Kat used to come in and she would
I was doing pulmonary and sleep medicine.
pulmonary and sleep, and we got along so well.
We were like having coffees
in a pod.
outside, you know,
Yeah.
all was well.
Talking about getting tattoos, you know.
Yeah, we had tattoos picked out.
Yeah. She told me I couldn't put my tattoo there because it's flabby arms, you know, but it's okay.
I said not you. I said no one should do that because why do you want a tattoo like here? Like eventually everyone's just going to be like hanging. She wanted it in the hangy part of the arm. And I was like, that's the worst place anyone could put a tattoo is in the fat of your arm. That's where she wanted it. She thought that was where she should put her children.
Yeah. So anyway,
Makes no sense.
So we were friends. Then Kat
Or
wanted
were
to.
we?
Were we?
Were we?
Then we had an opening in our department. So Kat found out about it.
I didn't want to move around anymore. I was going to a lot of hospitals. And I was really bored.
And Kat was very persistent at getting this job.
No, I had the job from the beginning. It was,
Yeah.
Karen wasn't happy.
No.
She was skeptical.
No.
She was.
It was the same day that I went in to tell my bosses that I was going to be taking a leave of absence to care for
by
a
the
family
way,
member.
I started a job and everyone just like quit.
So I wasn't
They were
even
just,
there
like,
when
gone.
she first
It was
started.
no one was.
I wasn't there when she first started.
But I
Kat was on her own.
refused my orientation.
Yeah. Anyway.
But there was no one. I'm like, where? That covered the whole hospital for 6 weeks. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
So pretty much things were being said about me. Things were being said about Kat.
From guess who?
The haters.
Women.
Yeah.
What's up with that? There's a lot of hate in healthcare. And anyone who works in healthcare as a new grad is like christened, I would say.
Yeah.
Which is really a negative thing we do in healthcare. And so Karen and I try not to do that.
Yeah.
So I always try to help out whoever I can because their job is hard enough.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
anyway, everyone was talking the smack.
So anyway, Kat being Kat and Karen being Karen,
We have very quiet personalities.
Yeah, we kind of fell into I think they're trapped by being ourselves, basically. And I would be like, I don't know who she's talking to. And she would be like, why does she hate me?
I was like, why is she giving me this attitude?
Yeah. So
Neither
finally
of us were
one
put with
day,
that.
one
None
day
of us
we
were gonna
just
put up with that.
one day.
They tried to call us into HR, and I was like, I'm not going.
Well, I was told that you were going. You wanted it. So I was like, okay.
I was like, I literally said, I was like,
not the first
HR
time I've been there.
won't help. The first. It would have been my first time. I was like, I'm a star pupil. I'm not
I'm
going
gonna
to HR.
tell you, the first time I went to HR, I was like,
But we're here to help. We're here to help. We're here
Yeah,
to help
yeah,
the
yeah.
situation.
yeah.
Are you? Or are you assessing if I have like a personality? That HR. They're always like,
Oh, yeah,
we're
yeah,
here
yeah,
to
yeah.
help.
Oh no, it wasn't that. It was just no. They were very nice.
They were.
They would. It was just like.
I always feel like if you go
really?
to HR, they're like trying to analyze if you have like
No.
a personality disorder.
No.
I think
I
so.
mean, they're for the company, but whatever.
Yeah, so they're for the company. They're
Yeah.
not for you.
But
That's
still.
that's the reverse therapy.
I like to think that, you know.
I know you.
Anyway, so basically, then one day we just talked. I let her do
But
my
it really
Botox,
hit a head.
and
Yeah.
we got along after that.
And then it just grew.
And then we went shopping together. Then she was like, "You don't want to go shopping. You don't like the stores I like." And I'm like, "Where do you want to go? I live at the Grove."
Yeah, that's a place near us which has the best shops.
Yeah.
Like everything
So
we
she
like.
was like, "Yeah, we gotta go." And we went, and that was it.
And then we started
that's
having
why
date
we
nights.
have clothes. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have date nights now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and people hate it.
People do comment a lot.
They
Yeah. But then they say, "Oh, but we're so happy that you guys get along so well."
but then we're gonna talk shit about you all day.
Yeah, those bitches.
But yeah, so we went from tragic to magic.
Yeah.
Yep, that was a rhyme. I dropped
Yeah.
that. You liked it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. Okay, so let's talk about Karen.
Okay, let's talk about Karen.
Let's talk about the beginning. I think everyone knows where you're from.
Where am I from?
Where are you from?
Staten Island.
Yeah. And were you raised there?
Yeah. I lived there until I was probably 30, 29. I moved to New Jersey.
Yeah, but you worked a lot in the city.
Oh, yeah.
So tell us about like your different jobs. Because you weren't always a nurse practitioner. You had
No,
other careers
I became
beforehand.
a nurse. Yeah. So my jobs were basically just that jobs. I worked in finance. I worked at Oppenheimer and Company.
Mhm.
Worked there for a few years.
Yeah.
I worked at a construction company, a very big one in the city.
Mm-hmm.
And then I worked at a bank. And that was the first job I had where I was like, so when do we get our bonus? They were like, what bonus?
Yeah.
Christmas bonus? They're like, you don't get a bonus.
They're like, you're welcome for the job.
I was like, what?
You're like, but I'm dealing with money all day.
Yeah.
It's only fair that you
So
share
for-
some. There's got to be a vault.
Well, I worked in the
I'm
office
just kidding,
spotlight,
yeah.
you know, with the marketing directors and stuff.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know, imagining that movie where they're like, what is that movie where they're like across from each other, like at the big bank in the city? Someone's trying to get money out. It's gonna kill me. No, no
I was
one?
more like working girl. That was more like me.
So then how'd you get into nursing? What made you want to be a nurse?
I always wanted to be a nurse.
The cliches question asked in the history of the world. What made you want to be a nurse?
I always wanted to
I
be a
just love
nurse when I
people.
was young. No.
I just love them.
You know what?
I wanna help
was-
people.
I was in a tragedy when I
I
was
want to
younger.
make a difference.
And
Sorry.
the nurses were so great. I wanted to be like
Yeah,
them.
she really wasn't a tragic event.
And but then as I got old, my life was not,
What happened?
life gets in the way. I lived in a very dysfunctional household.
Mhm.
I'm number 9 of 10 kids, right?
Just a couple
Poor.
of them. Mm-hmm.
So when
That's why
The
she's
first
the
chance-
realist.
the first chance I got out. I got out of there. And then you're trying to support yourself, going to school and supporting yourself.
Yeah.
It's not easy. But then I don't know, one day I was in my car and I was like, I need a sign. I was getting divorced. I was like, I need a sign. And all of a sudden, this song that my sister used to love from this 70s came on.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that was my sign to go back to school.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Aw.
And that's why I went to school.
So then,
by nurse.
yeah, and you became a nurse, and now you're really up there.
Yeah. Nurse practitioner.
Mm-hmm.
That's me.
It's you.
Yeah.
And so, how was the journey getting there?
So it was not easy. It's a lot of stuff. I had 3 kids, right?
Yeah, when you went
I
to
was
nursing
getting-
school,
yeah, I was
right?
getting
That's
divorced.
really tough.
Yeah, I was getting
A single
divorced. I had
mother.
3 kids, but I kept pushing myself and I kept doing it. I always felt bad, like I was so sad my kids had to sacrifice for me to.
But you were trying to give them a better life.
But I was trying to give them a better life, and in doing so, I also think I taught them the
Hard
value
work.
of hard work and
Mhm.
education and just wanting better things for yourself.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing you can show your kids is
Oh,
that
absolutely.
it's amazing to have time and spend time, which I know you did still. You definitely did. You're one
Oh,
of those
yeah.
people. But yeah, you feel guilty whenever you do anything outside of your children when you have
Yeah.
kids. You just can't you feel like you can't have a life, or they're always in the back of your mind like, "Oh, I shouldn't be doing this." But yeah, you showed them how to raise 3 kids on your own,
Yeah.
how to support the household and while bettering yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
what better lessons are there in life?
Yeah. I just wish that I would have started it, I think, a little earlier so that the kids, because like my son, I think I actually got my master's when my daughter was graduating college. So she graduated one week, I graduated the next.
That's cool though. I
Yeah.
think that's amazing.
So it was kind of,
That's when you got your NP though. You
Yeah.
were already a nurse for quite a while.
yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. And then, now that you've been in NP for quite a while, a number of years, and we're all comfy in our roles here, we both
Mhm.
love our jobs, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see yourself going, doing? What's in the future for Karen?
Boss babe. Boss babe.
Yeah, you
Well,
are.
we're getting our MBAs, right?
Yeah, we're doing our masters.
We're going to get our MBAs. We're going to
Uh-huh.
become,
That's in the works already.
yeah,
Uh-huh. You're gonna climb that ladder?
going to climb that ladder.
That's what we've been doing. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the best way.
Yeah.
What are you be doing for fun? Because we like to have fun.
Yeah. Shopping. Hopefully we get to go on a little vacation.
We're going to Puerto Rico this month.
traveling,
You'll be seeing some videos if you follow my Instagram, cat_P5. If you follow that Instagram, you'll be seeing videos from Puerto Rico because we are going.
Yeah.
We need a vacation.
Yes,
Yep.
we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What?
What else? Are you gonna be in the same place? You're gonna move?
No.
Are you still gonna be at your job?
Yeah. I'm never leaving.
No.
No,
But
they-
changes are on the line, as always.
yeah, they are. I know.
It's always evolving, healthcare.
Yeah, but that's okay.
I like that. I like the changing.
I think it's good
Yeah,
sometimes.
sometimes. We'll make it good.
Yeah.
That's what matters. We'll make it good.
Yeah.
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 For us.
Yeah.
And everyone.
I mean, I think we can handle it no matter what they throw at us, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We've been doing this forever.
Yeah.
We'll just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're going to start wrapping it up.
Okay.
And tell me a fun fact about yourself. You don't know any? What's like a proclivity of yours?
What does that mean?
What do you mean? A proclivity? You know like the actual word?
So
Like something
I
odd
guess-
that you do.
Odd?
Yeah, like something, that people wouldn't know that maybe you do.
I'm just a normal person. I don't really do much.
You're not normal. There's nothing normal about you. That's like saying that zebras have no stripes.
I do like to go to the gym, even though I haven't gone in so long.
That is what you're going to say? That is the most boring response. Guys, we have to check out. I love her. That is just... That's your proclivity. How can the gym be a proclivity? A proclivity is like something that makes you a little odd. Like, gives you the horn on your head. Like, is there some type of thing in your regimen that you do every day?
I'll tell you. All right. So sometimes when I'm alone, I'll turn on the radio and I'll sing in my microphone all by myself. Is that a proclivity?
I guess so. I mean, I thought that was normal. I do that all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah. It's like a daily occurrence in my life. And I'm like dancing majority of my life. That's not normal? You don't think most people do that?
No, I don't.
Really?
I don't.
What do they do then when they're like home, like getting dressed, getting ready? Like, what are they doing? If they're not like singing, dancing, it's just like dead silence. And they're just like,
Probably.
no, I don't believe that.
You think everybody's singing and dancing in their kitchen?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Really? It's
Yeah.
kind of like a sad life to me.
Yeah.
I had
You will know when I'm not in a good mood when I stop singing. When I don't sing.
Yeah.
I sing all the time.
Guys, we're also going to be making a lot of videos around the hospital. I posted one and Karen made me take it down. So that's
No.
how we'll end this. Yeah. It was actually hilarious. And so many people were like, that is the funniest thing you've ever posted. But I get a sad text like 2 hours after I posted, I think you need to take it down. And I was like, since I love you, I will, even though it really hurts me to take it down. Hitting delete, I was like, but we're going to make more that she's going to allow me to post.
Yeah.
Because we do a lot of funny stuff.
Yeah, we do a lot of fun
Yeah,
stuff.
we do. We definitely keep it alive. Currently on our desks are like 500 pictures of just us.
Each other. Yeah.
Yeah, in frames, like just up on the board. So when people walk by and our desks are right next to each other, and
the same
they're all the
pictures.
same frames, and they're all the same pictures, and they're in the same order.
Yeah.
So when people walk by, they just see like me and Karen like up on the wall. I added my children recently.
Yes,
did
she did.
that.
I don't have any.
No, you
Of
have
my
your
children.
grandson.
Do I?
Yeah, you have one of all. Yeah,
Okay.
you have one of him. Hmm. So guys, we'll wrap it up there, leaving as we came, which is we will be
Together.
working. Yeah, together. We will be working next week, as we always do every week, because we show up for our patients every day during the holidays as well.
Yep. Yep.
Right? The hospital never sleeps. So I want to thank you for chiming in. This is a different podcast than I've done, really. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I think it was super fun, more real. You got to know me a little bit more, and you definitely got to know someone super important in my life.
Me.
And I just want to say thank you, Karen. You know how much I love you.
Oh, no, thank you.
And thanks for
Kat.
being on the show.
Yeah, I had fun. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Bye, guys. See you next week.
Bye.